Now let's look at geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. The zero of the polynomial p of x is the x coordinate of the point where the graph of y is equals to p of x intersects the x axis. If a polynomial p of x intersects the x axis at k, 0, then k is the zero of the polynomial. The number of zeros are the same as the number of points where the graph of y is equals to p of x cuts the x-axis. You can have a look at the image which is shown on the screen. Now for example, the graph of a linear polynomial can intersect the x-axis at a maximum of 1 point. Therefore, a linear polynomial has a maximum of 1 0. As you can see the graph of y is equals to 2x minus 4, it is intersecting the x-axis at 2, 0. So, p of x is equals to 2x minus 4 and p of 2 is equals to 0. The graph of a quadratic polynomial intersects the x-axis at a maximum of 2 points. Therefore, a quadratic polynomial can have a maximum of 2 zeros. In this case, the shape of the graph is a parabola. The shape of the parabola of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0, it depends on a. So if a is greater than 0, then the parabola opens upwards, and if a is less than 0, the parabola opens downwards. You can have a look at the graph which is shown on the screen. So you can see where a is greater than 0, it is represented in the red, which is upwards, and a is less than 0, which is represented in the green, where the parabola is opening downwards. Now let's look at the relationship between zeros and degree of polynomials. The action of the zeros of a polynomial of degree n is less than or equal to n. For polynomial p of x is equals to a n x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x power n minus 2, and it goes on till a 2 x power 2 plus a 1 x power a. Degree is n, so maximum possible number of zeros is n only. For example, let p of x is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, then it can have the below 3 possible. For example, let p of x be ax square plus bx plus c, then it can have 3 possibilities, like it can have 2 zeros, it can have 1 0, and it can have no zeros, which are being shown in the graphs. If the degree of a polynomial is 2, the maximum number of zeros is 2 and the minimum is 0. The number of zeros of a polynomial of degree n is less than or equal to n. For example, p of x is equals to x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 has 3 zeros. X is equals to 1, 2 and 3, because the polynomial curve is intersecting as these 3 points. You can see it in the graph. Now let's look at the zeros of the polynomial of p of x. X cube plus 1 has only 1 zero at x is equals to minus 1. Here x cube plus 1 is equals to x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. You can look at the graph being shown on the screen where the polynomial is intersecting at 2 points. Let's look at another example. So polynomial p of x is equals to x minus 2 into x square plus 4. So polynomial p of x is equals to x minus 2 into x square plus 4. Therefore, x cube minus 2x square plus 4x minus 8 has only 1 0, x is equals to 2, because it is intersecting at only 1 point as it is shown in the graph. So that was all about today's session. I hope you guys had a great session. Happy learning!